else.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
You work all week on this opening script, and the entire idea, Mike, is to get off to a good start, establish some rhythm, both run and pass, and settle everybody in. Well, I think it's pretty safe to say that opening script plan has not gone according to plan.
He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. He is in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent.
And this one is blocked. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This returnable from the 4. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick in the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted first overall or, in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
George Kittle was the intended target that time, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get this forward to about the 33.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Early big play here. They're gonna go for it on 4th down. They'll go with Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he will score. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Irving now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Buccaneers offense going to take over now for the second time. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. On first down is Mayfield. Now he'll run. Man. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life, his speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Going up top for Evans. That is caught. What a throw. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is...
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The 49ers offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
That is caught back corner of the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself...
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
I just can't wrap my head around that decision, Mike. I mean, think about it this way. If you want to go for 2, by bringing your extra point unit on, you have to snap the ball from the 15. If you keep your offense on the field to go for 2, you get to snap the ball from the 2-yard line.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. 49ers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They bring a tight end in motion left.
Go!
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Second down and 8.
Shut up! Hut, hut.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey.
Hurry, hurry!
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to have the 49ers first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Moody now for the extra point. And this one is blocked. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Irving now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Set. Kings! What's that?
Throwing is Mayfield. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, and that ball's intercepted. Charvarius Ward with the pick. And the Niners are going to get the football at their own 40.
When you find yourself in this situation now, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Now.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. And he will go all the way. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Let go! Ready?
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That is incomplete. They were trying to take the lead, but they're going to remain down by a point. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Irving now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to take over possession of the football. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10.
Real.
Baker to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Kings! What's that?
They go play action with Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And at a game where it seems like this quarterback hasn't really done much wrong, that's really his most critical missed throw so far. He's had himself a really good game up until this point, but I think that's one when he goes back and watches the tape, he knows he should have had it.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
A gain of 14. And the Buccaneer 1st down.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. He'll take off again. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. One quarter in the books. The Bucs have... It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Good.
On play action, Mayfield. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Good. What's that?
Now, faking the give. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Good. What's that?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an...
Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. This is caught. And he's not going to get there. Very, very curious call. You could have just lined up for 2 and gone for it. Instead, they try this and come up empty. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Brandon Ayuk heading back onto the field with his 49er teammates. They'll start out 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. Going up top. That is hard. And he will score. Touchdown, 49ers. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
On is Moody to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers will tie things up here in the first half. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return is Sean Tucker. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Buccaneers offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get first and 10. Here's Mayfield. And the reception for Chris Godwin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Mayfield. Oh, we tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
So here's Brock Purdy, and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here.
Go!
On first and 10, it's Purdy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3-and-out.
Third and long. Here's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. Still going. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a half he is putting together. That's his third touchdown already. So the numbers starting to pile up here early. We haven't reached halftime, and he's already thrown 4 touchdown passes. Moody's extra point is good, and the 49ers will go up by 7. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Set.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make better decisions here in the second half.
Set.
On 2nd down, Baker. He'll tuck it and take off. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
1st and 10.
Set.
Throwing is Baker. Looking downfield for Otten. Oh, yeah. And the Niners are going to get it back here just past the 35.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Ready, ready. Hut.
To throw on 1st down is Purdy. Quick throw here is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Let's go.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And the Buccaneers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Bucs offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Six. Hut.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. He's going to keep it himself. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Set. Watch out.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A throw on the run is complete. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup, and it brings us to fourth down.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
The Buccaneers getting there. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. A gain of 26 yards, and the decision to go for it winds up being a good one. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Watch out!
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. This will be caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense and Brandon Ayuk ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He's going to try it here again. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Moody now for the extra point. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good.
To kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. To return is Tucker. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The veteran Mike Evans, he's heading back out onto the field with the rest of the Tampa Bay offense. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10.
Set. Set.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive start. Easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
The Niners offense and Brock Purdy headed back on the field for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he's got another one. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. On is Moody to add the extra point. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Moody now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here comes Tucker. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and veteran receiver Mike Evans getting set for this drive. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. One final throw before the break. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this one coast to coast. 95 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
And the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
Go!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone and book the lead up by 2 more.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Irving now on the return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. On play action, Mayfield. That one knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball, He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. He runs with it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
3rd and 9. They go play action with Mayfield. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. Now, faking the give. And that is incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
On 3rd down, it's Irving. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? And he'll take it on in. Keith, touchdown Buccaneers.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
And this one is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Niners offense and their quarterback. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Play Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. So that's the big one in this offensive onslaught. A little bit of history. 8 passing touchdowns in one game. That's an all-time NFL record for a quarterback. On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will extend this third quarter lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Irving now on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Off balance throw, it's complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield.
And he will score again. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
Whoa. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball. Here's 1st and 10.
Set.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And they'll have it across
Offside.
midfield
Defense.
down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Let's go now.
Purdy works out of the pistol. This throw, left side, caught by Kittle. And he's in! George Kittle! Touchdown, San Francisco. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. So yet another touchdown pass, and that one's going to be the record breaker. Most touchdown passes in a single game. Moody now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers are able to extend the lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Irving now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down.
Watch out!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that
Personal
might
foul.
give
Roughing
him
the
15
passer.
more yards.
Defense.
Set to go now on first and 10. Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now Mayfield. There's that man again. Another catch. Well, they hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down. Baker to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver, leads to a real nice run after.
It is brought in the end zone. Chris Godwin, touchdown.